Pisces, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading, and this week we're actually looking at the monthly reading. So looking ahead at August, seeing what is going on for you. I have got a few decks here with me today, but make sure you do subscribe if you're not already. I do really appreciate that support, guys. We will be looking at general, what you need to know. We have the Yin Yang Oracle for that. We will also look at your work and career. I have the Power of Love Oracle for that one, as well as the Mystic Love Oracle. The Lenormand deck I am using today, we have the Blackbird Lenormand as well. Okay, so getting into it for you, Pisces, as sort of always, splitting the month, start, middle, and end, seeing what's going on. Okay, Pisces, what's going on for Pisces in August? Start, middle, and end of August for Pisces. Pisces. Some interesting energy starting us off here. The start of August, we do have the Healing and Inner Child card coming through here. Pardon me. So just still, finalizing, I feel like this is a finalization kind of energy for a lot of you, Pisces, where it's just finalizing those little last bits and pieces of healing that you do need to do. I do feel that this may have something to do with something that's happened in the past, but for some of you, it may have to do with, learning how to release your inner child in a different kind of a way. We will clarify that a little bit here. See if there's anything specific wanting to be sort of said about that. But I am really just getting, it's just that finalization kind of, just crossing your T's and dotting your I's on a bit of healing here, and seeing sort of allowing that inner child to start looking at the world with this sense of wonder again, that, life is an adventure. It's not just pain and suffering all the time. Yeah, so and loving yourself as well, Pisces. We have the heart and the moon clarifying that. So, definitely just getting back to a good heart space where you can love yourself and actually have love for life. Finalizing any little rips and tears that have been in your heart space and healing those a little bit there. Just, finalizing any emotional upsets you have had and sort of realizing that, hang on, I don't want to keep looking at life in a kind of negative way. I want to, really work on that healing and work on seeing things more positively, like through the eyes of a child, that, life is supposed to be just fun and, take it as it comes kind of energy. It does just feel very sort of playful energy there at the start of August. Just, having fun with embracing love again is kind of what I'm getting for a lot of you here. For the middle of August, though, we do see the Control and Tactics card coming through. This is actually quite interesting. It feels like a bit of a spur, a bit of a change, like a bit of a thorn in your side here, that there's something. I am kind of picking up straight away here that this is just one little thing. This is just like one little thing that's happening around the middle of August that kind of just throws the spanner in the works a little bit, and throws that thorn in your side just a little bit here. But it's not feeling like it's something that's going to be long standing or huge for the month there. It's just kind of like, it may even just be, one particular day. You just have a really bad day one day in the middle of August here, where some control stuff comes through. I'll clarify that as well. But, when I'm doing these sorts of readings, especially with the collective stuff, if there's nothing, really huge and dramatic coming through, we do sometimes pick up on the little things, the little spurs in the feet there. Do you know what it is, Pisces? It's actually, we have that clarified by the stars and the tree. I feel like this, like I said, it feels like it's just a bad day. Honestly, it feels like it's just, there's a little moment where you're trying to control yourself a little bit here. You're trying to say to yourself, I just feel like it's a bad day where you're saying to yourself, like, I'm not where I want to be. I haven't healed. You're telling yourself you haven't healed as much as you want to, and that how am I supposed to have all my wishes come true if I haven't even been able to be in control of my own healing and growth, and I can't take care of myself the way that I want to. It's you're just trying to control yourself a little bit too much, which is why it's important to go back into that inner child energy where we're just sort of taking it as it comes, going with the flow, looking at life as though it's an adventure here, because with that being clarified by the stars in the tree, it really does show us that without control, your wishes are coming through for you anyway, Pisces. Your dreams are very close. For some of you, this may be you may just be having one of those days where, I don't know if this is happens to you personally, but I get this sometimes myself, and it's coming to light here for me. It's that this could actually be dreams as in the nighttime dreams, and you have a really bad dream, or you have a nightmare one night, and it wakes up leaving you just feeling distorted for the rest of the day. Like it makes you feel as though you haven't actually accomplished as much as you want to at this point. It could just be that, like, it's honestly not feeling like anything serious, okay? It's just feeling like just a little bump in the road kind of thing. But, the way that we get through this is by focusing on ourselves and just taking care of ourselves. So if you do notice that in the middle of August you're having a rough day or a few rough days, just really focus on taking care of yourself and keep the optimism high, okay, with that stars card as well. Because the end of August, we do see the transcendence, the unity energy. Okay, so, all in all, it's looking like it's going to be a relatively good month for you, Pisces. With that transcendence, that unity, it's telling me you've transcended the need to heal. That yes, you may still have these bad days here and there, but overall, you're a much more unified version of yourself at the end of August here. So, you've been on the right path. Is what I'm kind of getting there. Clarify that transcendence energy for the end of August for Pisces. Yeah, see, it's clarified by them and the mice. So I do feel as though this is you coming into, like, transcending the past. Okay, because I am picking up, I did pick that up with that healing energy at the start of August. I feel like at the end of August, you're kind of like, do you know what? That's not even a blip on my radar anymore. Like, I have really, risen above that stuff that's happened in the past. It doesn't actually stress me out in the same way that it used to. There may still be some stress or anxiety attached to that loss in the past, that seems to be attached to a person, somebody else there, but it's not, you've transcended that. You've come back into unity with yourself and your own heart space, and you've actually gained more control of yourself than you realize, Pisces. So I just feel as though there's this moment at the end of the month where you're kind of like, oh, do you know what? I actually have risen above that a lot more than I thought I had. And, I'm actually doing better than I thought I was. So, I just feel like it's a little bit of realization, coming into unity with yourself, regardless of, these people around you that may try to hold you back or have in the past anyway. So overall, seems like a relatively good month. Let's have a look at work and career. Pardon me. Sorry, Pisces, I just cannot get rid of these allergy symptoms this year. It's just still winter here in Australia too, so lots of fun. Pisces, what's going on for Pisces August with career and work? Start, middle, and end of August for Pisces with career and work, please. Satisfaction coming through for the start of the month. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So you're really able to set, the start of the month here, you're setting yourself apart from, co-workers, and you're really approving of your own self, and knowing that, it's just like this self-confidence, knowing that I'm doing a good job, I'm doing the best I can. I don't need, the co-workers or the boss to tell me, oh, Pisces, you're doing a great job, because you already know you are. It's just kind of a relative satisfaction. There's, once again, no big flare-ups coming through there. The middle of the month, we do have the self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So I do feel as though for some of you there may be, I just feel as though for some of you that maybe that controlling going on just in general. You're trying to control where you want to be, and you kind of just having this moment of I need to control things a little bit more. I need to be more in control of things. And I feel like the middle of the month with your work, that may be playing out for some of you, trying to control others around you. You're not doing that right. You need to do it this way. How come you can't keep up with that? How come I can't keep up with this? I need to do it this way. So just a little moment there in the middle of August for you, Pisces. Now, once again, nothing huge. The end of the month, peacefulness. Okay, you recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. So feeling relatively calm. Workspace seems to be relatively good as well. I'll just double check, see if anything else is popping out for Pisces with work and career during August. We have the dog and the rider, okay, Pisces. So your loyalty is paying off this month with work. Okay, so the writer does talk about good news on the way. So I feel as though there's just general job satisfaction, your loyalty to doing a good job, and your loyalty to, following things through, and sticking with, I feel like for some of you, this is that energy of sticking with that company, sticking with a particular boss or something like that, and showing that, I'm loyal to doing things the correct way. I'm loyal to, doing things right. It is actually bringing, good news and possible messages of, potential future outcomes coming through here. I do feel as though, overall the work stuff is just going to be steady, satisfying, steady. Just you're being loyal to it, it's being loyal to you. There's no big worries or concerns coming through for August with work and career. Okay, but we'll have a look at love as well. Pisces. What's going on for Pisces with love and romance? Start, middle, and end of August for Pisces with love and romance. No news is good news, Pisces. I feel like it's all just steady as she goes this month for you. Just finalizing, things you've been working on for the last couple of months, and then just sort of moving forward peacefully. It does have a very peaceful kind of energy to it at the moment, okay? We do have the love, strong affection card coming through here. So for some of you may be sort of meeting someone. I feel some of you may be meeting somebody at the start of August here. If you are single at the moment, you may be meeting somebody. If you are already with somebody, it is just that confirmation that, the love seems to be strong, and a lot of affection for you there. For others of you, this is just platonic love coming through, that, just sharing your love for others, and strong affection that you have for yourself. I do feel for some of you, maybe this is all about your self-love as rather than platonic love as well. The middle of the month, we do see intimacy and bonding. So just strengthening some bonds, strengthening relationships around you, regardless of whether they're, romantic or otherwise. Just, sharing affection, sharing love, sharing intimacy with the people that you care about. We also see at the end of the month, the call, the hearing from them energy. So that's coming back to me here with that transcendence, that unity energy, because it is sort of showing me once again this them and the mice. So there may actually be somebody from your past that you've put in the work like I said at the start there, where you're having this moment where you're realizing, hang on, I've transcended that situation. It doesn't actually affect me as much as I thought that it did. You may actually hear from this person, and that's what's making you realize, do you know what? I'm not actually reacting to this the way that I thought that I would. I'm not responding to their call the way that I thought that they would, that I would. That I'm actually more over this than I thought I was. So, I feel like that may be the spurring thing that makes you kind of realize, wow, I've actually come into like unity within my own self here, and it's not affecting me anywhere near as much as I thought it was. Anything else going on for Pisces with love and romance during August? It's just wanting to tell me more about this past person, I feel. It does want to talk about this past person a little bit here. Advice for Pisces then with that past person, please. Okay, so it is showing me that past person with the snake in the tower. So the tower is showing us that this is someone from your past, possibly older than you as well. It is somebody that, it kind of rocked your foundation when it all happened, when you lost, that you did feel a sense of loss when something's gone on with this person. It may have been a betrayal or a lie, some sort of deception. This person may just be, when you think about this person, you may just think about them like, oh, they're a snake. Like, you may literally think that about this person. This person's just a snake. I am hearing that there. And that's when you're realizing, hang on, I've actually transcended this situation a lot more than I thought I had. Your advice, we have the book and the ship. So you're not really even that worried by this person, Pisces. It's all about, no, do you know what? I'm ready for a new chapter in my life. I'm ready to venture off into the unknown, journey somewhere completely new. I don't need to travel backwards. I'm traveling forwards into the future. I'm ready to, start a new chapter and move on from whatever's happened in the past here. So all in all, pretty good here, Pisces. No serious complaints, but you may want to check your other placements, see what's coming up in those placements, because like I said, this is a relatively smooth sailing kind of a reading. To be completely honest, it does just feel as though August is going to be relatively just straightforward, smooth sailing. No big dramas one way or another. Just that general satisfaction throughout the month. Okay, Pisces, but make sure you do check those other placements. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all again soon.